Hello community, are you ready to play Mobile Legends as an Overwatch character, spraying paintballs at your enemies while using controls that obviously don't belong in mobile games? Do you prefer a hero with a built-in fireproof ass, flies around in a jetpack, and spit 10,000 balls at your enemies? Or do you want a super complicated hero that requires a huge amount of brain power, like 1% of your brain? Because all you need to worry about is aiming as you rip your enemies to shreds.
Your team destroyed a turret!
If your answer is yes, then switch that audio into Japanese for some fast-paced weeaboo action.
あなたのすべてを大地と融合させてあげる。あなたのすべてを大地と融合させてあげる。私が変えてみせるよ。お父さん、あなたのすべてを大地と融合させてあげる。私ってば天才だね。ダメージは君への特別なご褒美よ。お父様、この無能な敵たちを見てよ。
Where are the subtitles?
My name is Shinmen Takizo and this is Tomboy Waifu KIMY, an ultra-fast speed guide.
Fighting Jimmy!
Wait, who the fuck is Jimmy? Prepare to play a hero that is so balanced that instead of using up energy when you use skills, you recover energy instead. Get ready to show your enemies who the real pro is by performing these 200 IQ gameplays that require years of practice. Brace yourself as you hopelessly watch her get banned in every freaking game. KIMY's passive is called Eat My Balls. This passive is the art of force-feeding your enemies millions of balls per second, as they helplessly try to dodge and eventually fail at avoiding balls to their faces. Unlike any other marksman that has a regular tap this button to attack, KIMY breaks all rules and gets a second joystick that you can move around to aim where you want your basic attack to go. This aiming ability is especially effective when you have a pet arowana fish that has not been eating regularly. At the same time, using her useless jetpack that can't fly her higher than 2 feet, she also has the ability to move while attacking, unlike those other marksmen where you can only move or shoot one at a time, except Irithel of course. She also ignores any additional attack speed item effects that you buy on her. Why? Because she already got a super balanced maximum infinity attack speed. Just look at that rate of balls. Instead, any attack speed that you buy gets converted into movement speed. Yes, I conclude that the developers were high when they created KIMY. KIMY's skill 1 is called Bitch Secticide, where you spray them bitches with scientifically approved anti-thought bullets. Pressing this skill will load up your basic attack with special area exploding bullets that will deal magic damage onto your enemies. It has a longer range, multiple targets can get hit, but it costs energy. It is very effective if you want to hit multiple minions for faster wave clear early game, or if you want that extra spitting power to reach enemy heroes pole dancing under their tower. It is also a foolproof repellent for pesky cows that have short tempers. KIMY's skill 2 is her hangover vomit attack, where you barf so hard from drinking your homemade chemical mixtures last night that you slide back from the recoil. Anyone who steps on your stomach acids will be dealt continuous damage and have their movement speed slowed out of disgust. See this aggressive swimming fish lady here? Yeah, contaminate that shit like an oil spill. I didn't mean that, of course. Save the ocean and planet Earth. KIMY's skill 3, or her ultimate, is called Hyper Extreme Nasty Tremendous Accelerating Impact. Or, yeah, you figure it out. This is where you charge up your weapon of ass destruction and destroy all enemy asses who are foolish enough to get hit. Holding down this skill will charge up your rocket. You can also aim and move at the same time while sniping your prey. The longer that you hold it down, the bigger the range and the more you see. Release to unleash the missile that will explode in a bitch-slapping magical damage explosion to the first enemy hit. And at the same time, the explosion will deal damage to everyone around the target. This skill not only annoys the heck out of your enemies as they take damage while you're chilling 10 miles away, it is also a very effective way to increase your vision and get assists. Maybe switching to Japanese voice isn't such a good idea. Now that you have mastered the ways of the KIMY Lord, it is time for some tips and tricks. If you're having problems aiming with KIMY, go to the custom practice mode and improve that shit. Put down a bot, go around it while trying to consistently hit it with your pea shooter. There are two ways to aim. The hard way or the wrong way is where you move both movement and aiming joysticks around like a fool. The easier way is keeping the aim joystick steady in one direction and using your movement to correct the aim. Use method 2 whenever you can so you only have to worry about controlling your left thumb and one joystick. Use your ultimate when you suspect enemies are hiding in bushes. If it explodes upon hitting a bush, you just hit a bogey. Same goes with basic attacks or your skill 1. If you hit a bush and an enemy's there, you will know it. Quick press your ultimate to shotgun your enemies to the face for that last hitting power. Since KIMY is a marksman like no other, forget about using marksman emblem on her and get assassin emblem instead. Put your points this way and take the first assassin talent for that extra gold and greediness when you secure kills. For battle spells, get Purify if the enemy has a lot of ass grabbers like Chinamen, skirt ladies, big flying nerf this fucking bird, please. Or Sprint if the enemies have more slowing effect skills like castrated catboys or minchithars. All KIMY's skill damage can be increased by buying magic or physical attack items, but her basic attack only relies and can be strengthened by physical attack items. So in this guide, we're going to stick with this build. Get assist boots in case your allies steal all your kills. You will at least have extra gold while you wait for your turn to secure their kills. Get Blade of Despair next to leave your enemies in a hopeless despair as you rip them to shreds with its early game high damage. Get Berserker's Fury to double up the damage with crits. Get a lifesteal item like Demon Hunter Sword or Hask Claws. Get another crit item like Scarlet Phantom or another Berserker's Fury for higher damage. Then build whatever you want on the last item since the game should have been finished at this point if you're doing it right. For the battle emote, choose this guy here so you can use it in-game every time you blow up your enemies and their hairs. Like boom, panot.
Hit or miss, I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya.
First blood.
At the start of the game, buy a jungle knife and proceed to the mid lane. Take skill 1 and max it, take skill 3 when available, and max skill 2 last. Turn your skill 1 on and spray your enemies like roaches invading your kitchen. Clear all minions and proceed to the jungle with your personal assistant, preferably Chinaman, because cheaper labor. And nobody got offended because I'm only kidding. You can even solo jungle monsters like a boss by moving away from their attack range. Make sure you leave the green balls to feed your Chinaman pet as a sort of giving thanks. Head back to the mid lane if you notice that more cockroaches are grouping up, and spray them and watch them as they spread into the darkness. Help out your side lane's offshore employee by securing the crab. Then proceed to clear minions in the side lane or any stray fish that accidentally forgot that they belong to the sea. Towers take damage before 3-minute in-game time, so you probably shouldn't be attacking towers this early, but with KIMY, fuck that rule because you got maximum attack speed already anyway at the start of the game, so shoot down any undefended towers and rip out anyone who tries to defend. Take the turtle whenever you can. It may be hard to do, but with enough practice, you can also have inhuman reflexes needed to perform this kind of difficult gameplay.
An ally.
And here's another one with that pro gameplay. Make sure you don't blink and take notes. Never stop exterminating jungle monsters along the way, but if you see a team fight happening in the map, better be there. You might even have to use your sprint spell so you don't miss out on that kill steal. I mean, to make sure your team gets the kill. Because that jawhead would have definitely escaped if not for you, of course. And once again, use your sprint to increase your mobility when keeping your distance from enemies while you shoot them, and especially when helping Chinaman and your team get a kill. Wait, what are we doing here? Are we only here to steal the kills of our fellow Chinaman? Are we that weak to rely on our teammates so that we can get kills? Maybe we should just give up. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe we just can't do it at all. Wait. Who's that? He's right. We should never give up. We should never give up in stealing all the kills. Yeah, give me that kill. That is mine. All mine. Get here, you fish. Oh well. Keep spraying down and exterminating the insect infestation that is your enemies. And feel good about yourself in mastering this high difficulty hero. My name is Shinmin Takizo and this is KIMY, an ultra fast speed guide. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!